Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'll show you how to set up a newsletter sign-up form in PHP, complete with email validation and a connection to a MySQL database. We're making our forms smarter and more secure, so if you're ready to learn, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. Here's the project we're working on. A basic PHP setup with an HTML form that collects email addresses for a newsletter. Our goal is to check if an email already exists in our database. If it doesn't, we'll store it along with a timestamp. We'll also give helpful feedback to the user, like, "Thank you for submitting your email," or "This email already exists." Sounds good? All right, let's start by understanding what we had to begin with. Take a look at our original newsletter page function. Right now, it only displays the form and takes the email input, but it doesn't do anything with that input yet. Let's change that by connecting it to a MySQL database. Step 1 is to set up the database connection. We'll use the MySQL extension for this. Let's create a function called connect to database. Here's how it looks. This function connects to our database and checks if the connection is successful. Don't forget to replace your username, your password, and your database with your actual database credentials. Next, we'll create a function called email exists to check if an email is already in our database. Here's how it works. This function uses a prepared statement to safely check for the email in our database table. If a match is found, it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false. Now, let's create a function called insert email to add new emails and timestamps to our database. Here's what it looks like. We're using another prepared statement to securely insert the email and the current timestamp. If the insertion is successful, the function returns true. Finally, let's put everything together in the newsletter page function. We'll handle form submissions, check if the email exists, insert new ones, and display feedback messages. Here's the updated version. Now, if an email is already in the database, the user gets an appropriate message. If it's a new email that gets added, they'll see a thank you message. And if there's an error, we'll let them know too. Before running this code, make sure your database has a table named email with columns for email and timestamp. Here's an example of how your table structure should look. And there you have it, a fully functional email submission form with MySQL integration and user-friendly messages. If this tutorial helped you out, give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more web development tips and tricks. Have any questions or suggestions? Drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy coding!